for the Broncos, I wonder if one of the issues, Myles, is Rob Walton, the primary principal owner of the team, along with his daughter, Carrie Walton Penner, and son-in-law, Greg Penner. And look, we talk about Rob Walton's net worth of $70 billion. Whatever it is for Carrie and Greg, for each of them, it starts with a B too, okay? So we got a lot of billions floating around. It's the old McDonald's sign. They just eventually gave up and just put billions and billions served. We just can't count the billions anymore on our big old Arches sign. Well, let's just go with billions and billions. That's what the Walmart crowd are. They're billions and billions. I think that, and I don't know this, I haven't heard this yet, but I think that it's very plausible to assume that anyone that the Broncos are showing interest in wants more money from them than they would for anyone else. Why wouldn't you? You got it. Well, what would you do? Yeah, you're really, 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 really rich. You're far richer than any other ownership group in the NFL. So if you want me, it's going to cost you. And I wonder how they're striking the balance between the fact that they can snap their fingers and pay whatever anyone wants, but if they do that, they're going to piss off all their new partners. You know, they're the new kids on the block, and they're trying to tread lightly. So it's a tough balance for them because you know what, Myles? If they really wanted D'Amico Ryans, there's a way to get D'Amico Ryans. Hey, what's Cal McNair paying you? Okay, add a zero to it, and that's what we'll pay you. Then you get D'Amico Ryans if you really want him. You can buy your way out of dysfunction, and that's the balance the Broncos have to strike. If they overpay to get the guy they want that makes them look not dysfunctional, then all of a sudden they become persona non grata at 345. It's a tough spot for the Broncos right now.
Well, I mean, we've seen things like this in the past, and not necessarily just with coaches, right? I mean, you could point to Matt Rule and say, you know, because the Panthers and the Giants were both supposedly going after him, but David Tepper went to Baylor, Waco, Texas, wherever the hell that is in that state that I don't really want to go to ever. Sorry, Shireen. But then he parks himself there.
Wait a minute. We love Texas. We love Texas. We love our readers and viewers in Texas. Now, Myles may not like the heat in Texas or the fire ants, or I don't know, but we don't want to alienate an entire state. I mean, if we're going to alienate an entire state, let's pick a state with less people in it, okay? Please.
That's your problem.
I'm trying to run a business
here. Sorry, Texas. We love you. Austin, keep yourself weird. Anyway, he goes to Baylor. He sits himself in Matt Rule's driveway, and then he basically says, yeah, Matt Rule, you're going to be my coach, and he pays him a lot of money, and so that's why he was very happy when Matt Rule got this job with Nebraska, so he doesn't have to pay him so much money anymore, right? So that's one thing we've seen it. Or you could point to players where it's Deshaun Watson, right? And the Browns are ostensibly out. We all see the reports that the Browns are out. And then all of a sudden the Browns are back in. Why? Because they fully guarantee his contract. Whether or not Deshaun Watson wants to say that, we all know that that's the thing. So you're right. They can buy their way out of dysfunction. And frankly, if you're D'Amico Ryans and you know that you have to be saddled with this quarterback that you think now stinks, then you should get some sort of hazard pay for having to deal with that and your record potentially being worse, because you think that Russell Wilson is not going to just magically be better no matter what it is that you do, right? It's a very different situation in going down to Houston there, and you are somehow able, Houston, great town, by the way. I mean, Beyonce's from there. That's great. But you don't necessarily get that same sort of thing where you're saddled with Russell Wilson in the contract. You get ostensibly a new young quarterback that you can grow yourself. So it's a very different situation between those two franchises.
If you're going to throw strays, throw them at Wyoming. That's the least populated state in the union, according to the Google machine that I just checked out. But you're right. It is a better football situation for D'Amico Ryans. Chances are they're not going to fire him after 1 year. I don't think they're going to go 3 for 3, firing head coach after 1 year. They bring back a guy who played for the team. He was Defensive Rookie of the Year as a linebacker with the Texans in 2006, later traded to the Eagles, actually sued the Texans and everyone else who may have been responsible for an Achilles injury that he suffered in what I think was his final NFL game. J.J. Watt, does J.J. Watt have inside information when he tweets that with no comment? Maybe he does, but everybody knows at this point. Everybody knows at this point D'Amico Ryans is going to be the head coach of the Texans, barring something unforeseen. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.